Lord and Savior of the FGC, all hail Maximilian Dude has once again gotten a hand-on preview to a character early. We are talking about none other than Terry Bogard, but not in Garu. We're talking about Terry from Street Fighter 6 DLC. As many of you might know, Terry is the first of two guest characters coming to Street Fighter 6, the other one being Mai from the same series. Maximilian Dude was able to get some hands-on preview, so today we're going to be looking at that. Of course, if you like the video, please hit that subscribe button, comment down below, leave a like, helps out my channel a lot. Max, don't copyright my video. I'm just doing a reaction, please. You're my idol. His channel will be in the description down below, so if you watch me and not Maximilian, one, thank you for choosing me as your main source of fighting game content, but go look at Maximilian. Obviously, he has a little bit more leeway or gusto or pool in the FGC, so, you know, he's able to do a lot more things, and us little bottom feeders are just here to react, you know, but, of course, let's get into it. Very exciting. We'll probably pause it, depending on, like, what he says. I hope that he talks about throw loops. Oh, shit. CA. Wait, what the fuck? Brother, wait, what? What did this man just do? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell did this man just do? Beats your ass, hits the floor, launches himself to then punch you in the gut and blast you to goddamn Kingdom Come. Whoa, dude, and there's a wall splat. So, is it like Marissa's? Does it take you from corner to corner? I mean, maybe we'll see, maybe we'll see, maybe we won't. 1.5 liters of drip drop. Stay hydrated.
What's up, dudes? Max
What's up,
here.
Max?
Big update for you all. Got a chance over the past couple of
What's
days
up, Max?
to check out an early build of Street Fighter 6
Nice.
and the big release of Terry Bogard. The first official...
The one thing I want to say, sorry to cut you off, Max, is I wonder how they're going to handle this DLC after year 2, right? Like, because right now it looks like, you know, base roster, year 1, year 2, right, in the order that they're released. But what happens after this, right? Are we going to start adding to the side? But then, like, why the fuck are there two spaces up here? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are we gonna go like over here? But then there's only gonna be 4. Is the next year gonna be 5 and then 5? Like, is it like year 1? It was like base roster, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. Like, how are they gonna change the select screen? I feel like they very limited themselves when I think about it. That has nothing to do with Terry.
Capcom franchise guest character that Street Fighter has ever had.
Yep.
It's kind of a huge deal. So,
Very big deal.
With that being said,
I thought Akira was like their first ever guest character.
Is going to play. What he's going to be like? Is it going to be similar to the versions that were before with Capcom Association?
Akira
like
was the first one.
SNK1, CVS2. And my answer
Outfits
to that
look good, though. I'm not gonna lie. Outfits look good.
There's a bit of similarities, but at the
He's
same
Ken.
time,
You hear that? You heard that, chat?
That immediately is kinda. There's a bit of similarity.
All right.
CVS2. And my answer to that immediately is kinda.
I suck at rewinding.
At the same point, Terry's gameplay is
Dude, look at that. It's his brother dapping him up.
Geez, like 20, 25, almost 30 years of this character existing in a variety of different fashions.
Oh, yeah. I feel like his face, as weird as it sounds, looks different here than here. Maybe it's because he has stubble, but his jaw looks fatter. I don't know. Like, this section of his face looks different than here.
And
that's just what I'm thinking.
I feel a lot of the love, care, and attention put
Catch
into
the hat.
his gameplay
So what
considerations, not just
oh,
his
wow.
visual stuff.
Wait. Are you telling me that Terry Bogard has a unique entrance based off of his outfit?
Love, care, and attention.
Right? Because here he's going to catch the hat, but his other costume doesn't have a hat. So they make him put on his jacket.
His visual stuff.
Wait a second. Terry might be the first character to have a specific intro based off of a costume. Also, let me move my webcam. I know if Max was going to be down here. Move my webcam to down here. This might be showing that future outfits might have unique intros.
Here. Another thing to mention, as a huge thanks to Capcom for giving us an opportunity to do this. This play session, though, had a much different constraint.
I'm not looking too much at the
nearly that much time with like actual
obviously like the skill
training mode and stuff like that.
He's just hitting buttons against CPU level 3.
Was like 30 minutes. So even with that situation,
overhead.
I gave
Slow
myself
as overhead.
An opportunity to just
kind of like a bison overhead.
Level 7 AI fight each other to see what they do. But at the same point, I'm able to give some pretty concise ideas about where they're going.
Oh wait, look at this though. But look at this. Look at this. How far? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So he does his DP, right, which is a very vertical DP.
Ideas.
But the thing is, look at that. He's right next to you. So in the corner, right, Terry's gonna be right on top of you if you try to jump out and he DPs you. I feel like his corner control is gonna be very good.
First and foremost, one of the bigger things about him is the fact that he has a ridiculous amount of special moves.
Yeah,
I counted them as about like 7 on the
power wave, light and medium.
There's funny things that
then
they
he
do
has round wave
to make that actually possible. There's only so many specials.
Wait, let me try to.
There's funny things.
Try to see. What's the difference between ground wave and rounded wave? Power wave. Smash the ground with your fist and let a wave of energy across the ground, useful for checking opponents at distance, and a stop gap in combos.
On the command list itself.
What's the difference between this one?
There's funny things that they do to.
Easy to use up close and allows you to act before the opponent can. This is plus? They gave him a fucking plus on block special, brother. What? What? He can just do a target combo into this, and that shit's probably fucking... Dude, this shit has to be DI-able, clearly, but... That's why... Dude, this is gonna be a crazy burnout sequence. Target combo into fucking round wave, this shit's already plus. Then he could probably do another fucking light. Oh my god.
To make that actually possible.
That's crazy.
So many special...
Reels off an energy cloak hook before coming off with a downwards punch. The second attack is an overhead that can't be blocked while crouching, makes a good... Oh my god, he's a fucking overhead Rekka?
Between like fireball forwards, dragon punch.
Oh my god, he's
all of that kind of stuff.
Don't tell me he has a low. Rush forward with thrusting punch. Cloak with energy, useful as surprise. Okay, so there's no low version. There's no low version.
Some of Terry's attacks, like the power dunk, for example.
Interesting that he has like a quarter circle back light punch and quarter circle back medium and heavy are 2 different moves. Same with like kind of this.
Been relegated.
That's crazy. Charging. Okay, this is very important. A quick forward rushing body check useful in the combo when canceling for normal attack. The heavy version can be canceled into other special moves on hit. Okay.
Things like unique attacks. He actually does some of these other moves during pre-canned combo strings that the character has. Quick. So funny enough, here's how they do it. His power wave, like his light medium power wave, where he effectively punches the ground. These are on the first 2 buttons.
Twin Geyser.
Terry comes from games where they're mostly 4 buttons. This is a
Perform another volcanic
game, meaning the light and medium punch are used for power wave. However, he has a move called round wave, which is kind of
that's what we talked about. The plus and block.
It's like a big slam, similar
big
to power
old
wave,
slam.
but it has a different effect. He also has quick burn on fireball back light punch. And
you know
this
what?
Is sort of his, like, he has kind of like a Rekka in some games where he
hammer punch
like
over. I knew he was gonna have a dude. I knew that was an overhead. Ed is still the only DLC character without an overhead. Every other DLC character can do high-low mix on drive rush after knockdown on Oki. On setups, on plus. Ed is the only one, and they still want to nerf him, dude. What are you doing? What are you guys talking about? Okay, sick. Watch these be like high-low mix. Combination that is quick, but doesn't leave you open for long, even if it's blocked. So it's like safe on block, counter hit.
Fireball back light punch. That is where
crazy.
Terry's burn knuckle has been forever. So to me, I was like, whoa.
Oh, interesting.
Burn knuckle somewhere else? No, it's on the medium or heavy punches. So this is how they split things up.
What the fuck? Passing sway. An opponent from passing sway is hit with the opponent in the front. Hold forward to increase the distance when you move.
They give you like one version of attack might be on the one attack button, but because burn knuckle in the history of burn knuckle has
Max, what are you doing?
Of attack might be on.
There's something here, Max. Maybe he's gonna show us something. Maybe he's gonna show us something. An attack from passing sway that hits the opponent from behind. Hold forward to increase the distance. So I wonder why you would use
one attack button, but because burn knuckle in the history of burn knuckle
has
I'm the
only been, player.
Like, you know, for the most part. The light
punch
one
not...
or the heavy
dude,
punch
I hate that. I hate, dude.
Punch.
You guys know the one thing I hate in this game is fireball and the fucking DP. How am I jumping your shit and then now I'm getting fucking counter hit? Granted, it was EX, so it's probably gonna recover faster, but
they stick
fuck,
it on the medium punch or heavy punch in Street Fighter 6. So I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty smart. I kind of like that. He also gets power charge.
I'm gonna say right here, this air to air, right? This air to air, probably like medium punch. It looks like
the heavy punch
it looks like on counter hit, he can probably do a special, right? It looks like it leaves them in like special range or something. I feel like it's a good air to air.
Smart. I kind of like that. He also
drive
gets
rush
power
combo,
charge.
back throw.
You know, might remember
Throws
this
him
move
pretty far,
from
right? Throws him pretty far.
Terry iterations. He gets this a bit later on.
That's not negative,
KOF
or at least not
as well as games
punish
like
down by
and stuff
throws.
like
Probably -3.
And then he also gets rising tackle, and I'm happy to
interesting.
Like
so this doesn't.
And then he also gets rising
tackle. So this trades. Brother, what? Dude, Ed loses sometimes. If Ed does charge heavy punch and the opponent jumps and does an air-to-air, Ed will fucking just get mollywopped.
I'm happy to explain that
that was a weird hitbox.
Is a DP motion, so there is no wild thing. It's rising tackle.
That definitely could be a combo. That definitely could be a combo. That definitely could be a combo.
He is clearly doing kicks. It doesn't matter. It's been weird in a lot of different games where it's done either with like kicks or punches, from what I recall. So
like
yeah, he's got a dragon punch with punch. It's quite
shake
good.
my hand.
And then he does
good fight.
Shoot.
Okay, Sauce. Dude, what? Dude, why? He literally is Ken. He's Garo. No, he's Ken. Look at this. And Ken in like this game aspect.
It's quite good.
Bro, one jumping, right? You fucked up. Sure, you threw a goddamn fireball round star. Don't do that.
And then he does.
And then big boop.
The thing that
and now you're in the corner, motherfucker. Now time to guess. And if this dude has a throw loop, oh my god. And we already know his DP goes straight up. If you jump, you're about to get DP'd. And we already talked about that earlier in the video. Oh my god.
Is that
okay, DI'd.
We did not get an opportunity.
I like his DI animation. I like the kick.
These things are. I think
level
what
1.
Before was a lot of previous
CPU's not
optimal events where they were showing off characters.
Brother,
did
what?
Not get an opportunity to see how good or bad these
is this
things
safe
are.
on block?
I think what happened before with a lot of previous Street Fighter events where they were showing off characters and letting people get their hands on time with them.
Yeah.
People were either getting too much hands-on time, where there was just way too much information being shared in terms of like frame data and movement speed and all this kind of stuff. So,
dude, Max is so right on this, and this is what happened when too much people got times on, or not the wrong people, but certain people got too much time in the game, like testing out Terry, to where they put out that false information. As many of you know, there's that one guy. I know his name. I'm not going to say it because I'm a respectful human. But that one guy who said throw loops got nerfed, and then he said he was on pad, so he messed it up. Oh, my God, dude. That guy should be banned. That guy should be banned. To the guillotine.
They do not want that with a pre-release version of a character. So, again, we could only literally play against like other AI for the very limited period of time we had. We
DI
could
right
find
there.
other human opponents, but man, just figuring out what Terry can do with all of these moves.
Yeah,
was kind
Terry.
of daunting,
Oh,
to say
dude,
the
he threw
least.
the bro. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. Terry, as I said earlier. Look at this. I bet you in his other costume, this motherfucker throws his hat, and in this costume, he throws his jacket. Terry might be the blueprint of certain costumes that are coming later are going to have unique animations on win and loss. And that's why they have yet to release Outfit 4s, because I think Outfit 4s are all having unique win and loss animations. And they're showing that with Terry. I'm calling it right now. Thank you, Maximilian, dude, for this video.
The least.
I'm calling it now.
Supers are incredibly cool, and the more
that's why they're
you look
doing
at
it.
Something like Buster Wolf or Power Geyser, you realize that the key poses
look at those hot dogs on the table. They
direct
fell.
Visual
Pick up the glizzies.
Previous versions of Terry. A lot of the ways that he does Buster Wolf is almost like shot for shot.
Oh yeah, he's right on top of you right there. He's right on top of you.
It's very obvious when you see Terry with the Gauro outfit doing that kind of stuff. The most interesting super is easily Power Geyser, because Power Geyser's
that's weird.
That kind of stuff.
This is weird. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Ed's fucking EX Blitz, right? And everything I do, I always, describe it to Ed, or very even similar to Luke's EX, Bink, I forgot what the move's called, but you know what I'm talking about. Is EX fucking Charge Knuckle? Is that what it's called? Right, it's to where this doesn't really give you can probably level 2 after it for sure. But besides for that, the EX version it's not a combo extender, right?
Because Power Geyser's double fireball back.
Like, it's not a combo extender. He has yet to use an EX move as a combo extender, you know what I mean?
You get a level 2 with
like,
it.
where's like the saucy combo?
As we talked about before, you can modify it to being Twin Geyser for the cost of a 3,
He has yet to like spend meter to extend combos.
And then you can turn it again into Triple Geyser for
level 2.
the cost of another bar. So yes, I don't know how big and damaging this thing was because again I just didn't get an opportunity to land it.
Oh my god, I hate that.
I don't know how big and damaging this thing
was. He did round start, fucking fireball. Maybe he jumped a little bit too late and then he got anti-air. That's the worst feeling in the game.
Level 2 super that can be modified into a level 3 while also using half of your drive gauge. This thing better cash out damage.
Oh, interesting. Look at this.
Modified into a level 3 while also using half of your drive
gauge. So like
gauge.
Bison scissor kick on counter hit.
This thing better.
I maybe because he did crouching. I'm pretty sure this is a crouching medium punch, but on counter hit. It most likely can combo into lights. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I haven't played it. It doesn't combo into crouching medium, which is nice. Maybe on punish counter it does, but counter hit doesn't.
But it also looks really cool.
Flash? No clap.
Hey, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yo, we're gonna take a quick break. Maxman, I respect that. I don't have ad blocker on.
Rising Fang, you know,
okay, actually, real quick, you know what they should do? You know what should be a thing? Is this should have clashed. I feel like the clash DIs window should be increased. Cause these motherfuckers did this shit like in a frame of each other. I think the clash should be increased like 5 frames, maybe.
Out damage like
and that might be a balance to like DI in a way. Like if you react to DI or like if you DI and your opponent DIs, like maybe you're not like getting fucking mollywopped as much. It, you know, it really makes DI punishes like better.
Crazy. But it
because dude, they DI'd at the, I swear to God, this motherfucker DI'd 1 frame later because he's reading inputs because these are CPUs.
Also looks really cool.
And his ass got fucking yeeted. Or this guy did it like a frame after. Like that's how fast they did it. I didn't even know who pressed it first. But he got fucking DI punished.
Rising Fang, you know, we finally got to see
that would be a change I would want.
Awesome looking super is really fast. Seems quite like a pretty dang good level 3.
Oh my god, that's the worst feeling in the world.
And then we move on to his unique attacks, and boy howdy, they gave Terry a metric ton of unique attacks.
No combo,
or like,
once again.
You know, target combos.
DI.
So what I like about this is that most of the
come on,
stuff
CPU level 7, why are you
direct
sleeping?
Throwback references. It almost feels like, hey, we wanted to add as much into Terry as we possibly could, but clearly the dude already has a ton of special moves. They're almost using every motion input on the controller that you can do outside of a reverse dragon punch.
Yeah, Terry has a lot of moves you have to learn.
Reverse dragon punches in Street Fighter 6. So, yes, they put it in different places. It's interesting he has a lot of these, but not a lot of them are special cancel.
Okay, that didn't say, okay, so this is very, these are things like I'm looking out for, right? Maximilian's obviously spewing some good information, so I'm trying to like listen to what he's saying while as well as paying attention to the stuff.
It's interesting
look,
he has a
so
lot of
he
these,
blocks
but not
this.
a lot of
Think this is either medium or heavy, I don't know. And he goes for a throw. It doesn't say counter, doesn't say punish or nothing, so he definitely, I don't know, it's probably -2, maybe -1 if he recovered fast enough to not get punished by a throw.
Cancelable, only some of them are. Power dunk is a big one. So like medium punch into heavy kick again. He does legit
overhead.
The old school power dunk that you know and remember.
They gave him 2
Passing
overheads, by the way.
Is the weird lane switch stuff.
This is safe
that you know and remember. Passing sway is the weird
it's safe, dude. He does a light after. Look,
you know and
he just does straight up heavy kick. Does a whole ass spin, and he blocks a crouching light. Brother, this guy's broken. You get free heavies, and this, as we know, this heavy kick, if that shit were a punish counter, your ass is going fly. I think you either go flying or you get the stagger state. But either way, like, it's a very good heavy kick. And now it's safe on block, up close.
Stuff that Terry got in the old school Fatal Fury games. So when you're doing this target combo, the funny thing is that you can only do it on hit. I was thinking that you could, at least from what I tried, I was hoping that you can do this on block to sort of get like a mix-up or something like that. But passing sway, which is the first part of the target combo for him to do like the lane change, has to land its attack, and then you get the ability to flip sides or do stuff like that. But outside of that, his fire kick was the one. I mean,
so it's very good for corner then. If he's in the corner, it's probably a target combo.
Down heavy kick.
You know what it's very similar or reminding me of is like if a Kimberly hits you with DI in the corner, they're gonna do that target combo where she throws you into the corner. It seems like they want it. They gave Terry a meterless side switch, which is he's gonna land a DI in the corner or maybe like jump a DI, jump a super, bait it out, backdash a throw, and then he's gonna be able to side switch for free using the
sort of like
the side
a launching
target combo
in some way, kind of like a target combo launcher. And this led into a cancelable situation. maybe even a dry brush cancel for some interesting stuff. It's just
interesting that so it has a wall bounce effect very similar to Ryu's EX donkey kick, right? Where if you do it too close to the corner, they're gonna fucking bounce out the corner.
Maybe even a dry brush cancel for some interesting stuff. It's just very limited period of time that we had with the dude to get this stuff done.
Yeah, that's interesting that Capcom didn't show his CA during the.
Terry's I guess it wasn't a lot. I mean, and I'd argue the nice thing about Street Fighter 6 is that
there's a combo meterless, by the way, bro. Look at this damage.
And I'd argue
meterless.
The
bink,
nice thing
bink,
about Street Fighter 6
bink,
is
bink, brother. What the meterless?
With most characters, they're juiced, man. They have more things than they kind of have ever had in the majority of games that they've shown in. And Terry is one of those. Like,
punish counter on the tackle is very punish counter on the tackle is very good.
People will complain about his nose, and I'm like, my dude, Terry's always had a big nose, like literally in everything.
Shout out big noses.
So I mean, I have very few complaints. He just seems really exciting, and I think the energy of the character is something that is like
that's safe on block.
He just seems really exciting.
The side switch is also the side switch is in combo. You see that? The side switch is used to bait out supers and DPs. Which is weird because if you block it's safe. So what's the reason to not go for this target combo? Unless they can interrupt you.
I have very few complaints.
Unless you can interrupt Terry.
And I think
during this animation, it beats supers and DPs, right? And if you block it, it's safe. What's the downside to this target combo? You let the opponent do a few crouching light punches on you and you just block that bitch? What the hell? What's the downside?
Something that is like obviously super different than the rest of the roster of Street Fighter 6. His close range buttons are pretty decent too. His normals, he had a great
there we go. Right. Oh, that's a weird angle. That is a very weird angle.
Decent too. His normals, he had a great just standing medium kick. His crouching short has always been good in the majority of games he's in, with a pretty decent crouching short, crouching jab hit confirm. So yeah, I didn't even get to mess around too much with the EX abilities of all of his moves, but some of them did lead to launcher situations, especially the shoulder and stuff like that. There's going to be big ass Terry combos.
That's what I'm thinking right now. The fact that he's doing some crazy combos mirrorless,
didn't get an opportunity to do. Is he going to be combo sauced out of his mind? It's hard to say right now. And that mostly is coming down to the fact that no training room situation, only are fighting like a CPU that barely fights.
I mean, that's throw loop range, realistically. If we're being honest, that's dash up throw loop range. So, better hope Capcom maybe adds the nerf to throw loops. They saw a Twitter discourse and doing a quick balance patch, but... Oh, no, he didn't! He hit the CPU with a fucking throw loop! No, the CPU hit him with a throw loop!
Only are fighting like a CPU
oh,
no!
No, he hasn't confirmed, dude! It literally says counter it! Confirmed!
But still,
oh, the CPU doesn't go again! He's crazy! The CPU's... Dude, even the CPU knows that... Oh, fuck, I'm just gonna throw this goddamn bozo.
Ton of fun. I'm looking forward to Terry after this play session more than any other character in Street Fighter 6. So at this point, it's
Terry looks good, but he doesn't look like he's...
about some others in this season moving forward, Elena especially, and how Mai's going to play.
Perfect Terry, nice.
I think Terry is of all the Season 1 characters and where we're at right now, it's pretty much
his level 1 doesn't do that much damage, actually.
Terry is
his level 1 does not do that much damage.
Where we're at right now.
I don't know if most level 1s do that much damage, but this seems like very little raw level 1 damage.
It's pretty much like Ken and this dude. So, quite happy with it. There were some other elements that were added to the game. There's actually new modes that are being added to Street Fighter 6 as well. There's a unique challenge that they set up in the Battle Hub, where if you want to wet your whistle of fighting online and fight ranked players of certain rank types, there's a new option that you can go to in the Battle Hub that will set up effectively AI fights that emulate online matches with those characters.
Okay, I don't like that.
So if you want to have a chance to understand what's it like to fight a master or something like that, you can set up an AI fight to learn what it's like to fight a master ranked player.
Brother, you're gonna fight a master ranked. Have you, Maximilian? Have you seen these master ranked players I be fighting? They don't know what the hell they're doing. They're doing the goddamn CFN shuffle, thinking they're playing Nooch, and then they DI. What are they talking about?
And what I personally noticed after playing, a bit of Street Fighter 6 offline and the variety of AI difficulties it has, the master rank player that I fought was pretty much doing similar stuff to a level 8 AI.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how that's going to scale throughout the rest of it, but You know,
how the hell do I just? How the hell do I do super?
An ability to wet
Damn, CPU baited your shit.
Prepared for
CPU baited your shit.
Ranks or platinum ranks or anything like that.
Damn, man.
The other one
he said, this is how you level
an ability for replay takeover, and it did allow players to review replays, go back, and effectively occupy the body and soul.
No fucking way. No way they implemented this. This is something that I believe became mainstream when Guilty Gear fucking Accent Core did it. You can go in your replays and you can redo situations that you lose to, so that way you know what you're doing.
Of either one of the characters in a replay situation, which is cool. These are just more training features. That's
kind of crazy.
If you're just
Scrubs to dubs might fucking
they're definitely trying to ease
get
in
crazy.
The onboarding process that this game has, trying to make it even easier for new players if they're jumping in right now. But it isn't as interactive as something like, you know, a Tekken, where it gives you advice on how to punish and what you can do.
That's actually kind of crazy,
sort of the beginning steps of
that
it,
is
where
way
it's like,
advanced labbing.
Remember that situation where you got messed up? Well, you can effectively, like a YouTube timeline,
LAN cable not connected.
And then find that
LAN cable not
connected.
connected.
Up and be like, so where did I block? What did I need?
No! What the fuck? Brother, how fast does this fucking move recover?
Forward, roll back, and then find that.
Bro, he DI'd
messed up
before. Bro, they DI'd at the same fucking frame. I swear to God, okay, so you have to, dude, no!
Did I block? What did I need to do? I dropped the combo. Where was the thing that I should have done instead? This is exactly what that's good for. Instead of it being sort of like a guided experience from the devs.
You have to like preemptively DI his fireball. If you do that shit like on frame one reaction, which is literally impossible for a human, you're still gonna get fucking perfect parried or DI.
Be playing your character. Either way, big update for Street Fighter 6, as well as those
very
other modes
huge.
And Terry and everything like
LAN
that.
cable connected. Everybody calm down.
More as soon as possible.
Oh, you can interrupt it. Oh my God, this is gonna be a fucking skill check.
And Terry and everything like that.
Look at this. You can interrupt it.
More at
boop. Punish counter, bitch. On hit, by the way. He was mashing on hit.
Those other modes and Terry and everything like that. I'll be back with more as soon as possible. I wish I could have had more time gameplay-wise, but
it's fine, Max. Some of us got no time in it.
Monster Hunter and other
We're playing
things,
through you.
So there's a very limited period of time that we had with Terry, so I don't have any massive combos or anything like that. But hopefully this stuff looks cool.
That is fun.
Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate a thumbs up. I'll be back with more Terry online
I
matches
would also
in 4K,
appreciate
getting
a
it to
thumbs
look
up.
as good as possible in the very near future when he comes out. Until then, thank you, my dudes. I'll see you next time.
Anti-air, yeah, anti-air level 3 is actually very good. Terry looks great. I don't think, once again, I don't think I'm going to play him, right? Whatever could do like the combo trials and all that jazz, but Terry looks good. He looks good. Obviously, as a guest character, they have to do that. But of course, thank you everybody for tuning in. I greatly do appreciate it. Once again, Maximilian's video will be in the description. Go leave his video a like, as well as hopefully you like this one. And I'll see you in the next wherever Terry video comes out. He'll be out in less than a month. See ya. Hit the subscribe button, hit those notifications. See ya.